Hello everybody and welcome to SFF180. It is Monday, February the 27th and time once again for the mailbag. And we have a modest mailbag this week, only 3 packages, but that's fine. Sometimes that tends to be the pattern. You get a massive week like last week, followed by a much smaller week. Kind of a relief actually. So we're going to get through these pretty quickly, but I want to start out by thanking the first round of enlistees in Wink's Army over at the SFF180 Patreon. Thank you all so much. Got the Patreon off to a pretty nice start, if I do say so. And those Patreon viewers who are so kind to have joined up, they got to see this yesterday. That's one of the perks you get. If you join Wink's Army over at Patreon, you get to see Mailbag Monday 1 day early. All right then, so I said I wasn't going to hard sell you on the thing, but just pointing that out and saying thank you. Okay, so without any further ado, let's knock this week's books out, shall we? And the first of these says it comes from HarperCollins. And the first one up this week is The Dastardly Miss Lizzie. It's new from Viola Carr. It is the 3rd volume in her Electric Empire novel, which is described as a feminist steampunk retelling of Robert Louis Stevenson's Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. The earlier volumes were the Diabolical Miss Hyde and the Devious Mr. Jekyll. So this is book 3. Anyway, the general premise is, what if Dr. Jekyll had a daughter with the same affliction? What if she were a police doctor solving crimes that her alter ego might have committed? This is simply a compulsively readable work of fiction, equal parts steampunk fantasy, murder mystery, and romantic intrigue. Taking the supernatural elements of Stevenson's original novella one step further, Carr has electrified Victorian London and created a rich, dark, sometimes scary cityscape. So there you have it, and this is now book 3. So from Viola Carr, and like I said, comes out from Harper Voyager on April the 18th. Sounds like it could be right up your alley if maybe you're a fan of the Lady Trent novels and stuff like that. So let's see what we have here. This is a Random Penguin package, possibly a hardcover. And it is. This is the finished copy of Scott Sigler's Alone. This is the final volume in the Generations trilogy, which began with Alive and Alight, and this is one of those young adult, quasi-dystopian, fight the power, near-future SF series, in the tradition of Hunger Games, Red Rising, Divergent, and all of those. So, if there's still a market for those, and still people who want to read them, here we go, here's more. Pawns in a millennia-old struggle, the young people known only as the Birthday Children were genetically engineered to survive on the planet, whose name, Amyokan, or something like that. But they were never meant to live there. They were made to be overwritten, their minds wiped and replaced by the consciousnesses of the monsters who created them, but M changed all of that. And so I guess this is the finale of that story, and it comes out in hardcover on March the 7th from Del Rey. And finally, we have one last Random Penguin package, but this has more than one item in it, so let's see. Well, it's kind of an exciting arc day from Del Rey. The first one here is Eagle and Empire, which is the 3rd and final volume in Alan Smale's Clash of Eagles trilogy. This comes out May the 16th, and the whole premise is ancient Roman soldiers have ended up in the New World, the Americas, as it were, and have exploits there. Nice, I can now binge this whole thing. But the 3rd one is out, Eagle and Empire, from Alan Smale on May the 16th. And then finally, on May the 23rd, we have Radiate, which is the 3rd and final volume in the Lightless trilogy by C.A. Higgins, who has a degree in physics and I believe is pursuing her PhD in it. And she's only 25, but now she has completed this series, which is hard SF. It says, with high-caliber scientific speculation informed by a degree in physics, Radiate heightens the thrills and deepens the haunting exploration of technology and humanity, and the consequences that await when the two intersect. So the first volumes were Lightless and Supernova, and now we have Radiate. And so now I have a complete trilogy that I can read. So very nice. Once again, Higgins has masterfully crafted an accessible and deeply moving human space opera guaranteed to catapult readers beyond their expectations. So, May the 23rd then for Radiate from Del Rey Books. And so there you have it. Sometimes good things come in small packages. This was a small mailbag, but had some pretty nice items in it, if I do say so. Anyway, you know the drill. Light up those comments. Let me know which of these looks most interesting and exciting to you, which you would like to see me prioritize for review. And apart from that, thank you all for watching. Share the video far and wide with all of your SFF reading friends. Hit the like button if you enjoyed watching, and above all, please subscribe if you have not already done so. That is how the channel grows. And until I see all of you awesome people next time, happy reading.